Welcome to ASB's A Young Professional's Guide to Baking Tech 2018. My name is Drew Ladd, and I'm pleased to be your presenter today. I work for Flowers Foods as a Director of Continuous Improvement, and I've been a member of ASB since 2009. I started as a student member and joined as a professional later. I've served as a member of the Young Professionals Committee and have been the co-chair for the past 2 years. I also serve on the membership committee and was previously the chair of the product development competition for 2 years. I really enjoy being a member of ASB and attending Baking Tech. It's a great way to connect with others in the industry, grow my career, and give back to the baking industry. The Young Professionals Committee, or commonly referred to as the YPC, was formed in August of 2012 to meet the growing needs of our younger members aged 40 years and under. The YPC's main goal is to increase the exposure of our student and young professionals members to ASB and the opportunities within the wholesale baking industry. Currently, the YPC offers a year-long webinar series and an educational session and social event during Baking Tech. Now, let's check out some of the current committee members. From bakers to allies and well-established members to those with only a year or two under their belt, the Young Professionals Committee members are a great group of volunteers who are eager to aid in future growth of ASB's younger membership base and are truly passionate about the baking industry. All right. You guys registered to learn more about Baking Tech 2018, so let's dive in. Baking Tech, which is ASB's annual convention, is the baking industry's leading technology conference and exposition. The Society's annual conference offers technical solutions, insight, and experience to the industry. This year, hear presentations from over 25 innovative technical speakers and panelists. We also invite you to meet with over 200 equipment, ingredient, and service suppliers, and participate in a professional networking events and luncheons. As you plan your visit, be sure to join us on Sunday, February 25th, for the kickoff educational session of Baking Tech, which is also an event organized by the Young Professionals Committee. Each year, the YPC selects a topic they feel is important to young professionals in their growing careers. Held from 2:30 to 4, this year's theme is social responsibility. Learn how to become more involved in your local community, both from a personal and professional standpoint. And don't forget to swing by Buddy Guy's Legend that evening. The YPC invites all young professionals and students 21 years and older to join us at the famous Jazz Club just around the corner from the Hilton for a fun night of networking. Held from 8 to 10, after the opening session, mix and mingle with other young professionals as you catch up with friends and make new ones at this exclusive event. It's a great chance to meet other YPs in a more laid-back environment. Sunday is also the kickoff to the marketplace. One of the greatest benefits of attending the marketplace is the opportunity to network with industry colleagues, suppliers, and buyers. What better place to do this than when walking the Tabletop Expo? As you network with fellow attendees, learn about the latest in products and services many companies in the grain-based food industry has to offer. The marketplace is open to all delegates and an excellent opportunity to meet with 200 exhibitors in one location over 3 days. Of course, Baking Tech is a 3-day event, and Sunday is just the kickoff to a great program. In 2018, the Planning Committee has engaged an amazing group of speakers, both industry experts and keynotes. Starting Monday is the general session where the latest group of industry innovators and entrepreneurs will be inducted into the Baking Hall of Fame. Also speaking is captivating keynote and fellow industry colleague Mario Somoza, President and CEO of Pan Pepin. Mario will be sharing his first-person recollections as he his employees, and Pan Pepines both survived and are both rebuilding in the wake of Hurricanes Irma and Maria. You don't want to miss this remarkable story of perseverance. On Tuesday morning, attendees will be treated to another riveting keynote, this time by Chris Grolnick, one of the nation's highly respected policy experts in the prevention of domestic terrorism. Mr. Grolnick will be providing invaluable strategies to help contend with or even prevent an active shooter in the workplace. In between general sessions and their captivating keynote addresses, you must make room in your schedule to attend the various breakout sessions with industry experts talking about the latest hot-button topics affecting wholesale baking. This year, there are 5 breakout sessions with over 12 presentations and 20 industry expert speakers and panelists. On Monday, the Planning Committee is offering 3 tracks for attendees' continuing educational needs: operational opportunities, consumer insights, and engineering. The beauty about Monday's breakout sessions is you aren't limited to attending just one track. Does engineering's first presentation, recruiting, training, retaining, maintenance, catch your interest? But you definitely need to attend operational opportunities' second and third presentations? Go for it. Attendees are welcome to move between sessions. Don't feel as if you must stay in one room the entire time. Now, Tuesday's technical breakouts are a little different. There are only 2 sessions being offered that afternoon, and 1 is a panel discussion. It'd be harder to move from presentation to presentation, but don't let that stop you. If you are only interested in the first 2 enzyme presentations, but not the last, feel free to pop into the regulatory room for the end of the panel discussion. Before you think baking tech's all about learning, let's talk about all the great opportunities built in for intensive networking. Beyond the marketplace and the YP social event, the Planning Committee has also arranged an opening reception Sunday evening. It's an excellent way to catch up with friends and colleagues and become acquainted with new members of the society. On Monday and Tuesday, in between morning and afternoon educational sessions, join us for lunch. Open seating and casual atmosphere invite attendees to mix, mingle, and discuss the recent presented presentations. Now let's look at some conference-related programs. Introduced at Baking Tech 2015, the Product Development Competition, or PDC, as it's affectionately referred to as by ASB members, is a program created to facilitate the development of innovative baker products for the wholesale baking and manufacturing industry. Entries, which were due in November, must consist of a proposal for a new food product based on the current year's theme. For 2018, that is futuristic sweet goods. Judges evaluate the potential success of the product entries in today's market and technical problem-solving skills used in product development. 4 teams will be chosen from the proposal submissions to travel to this year's conference for a final round of judging. Finalists will be presenting their product ideas during the same time as Monday's technical breakout sessions. If you have time between presentations, be sure to pop into the PDC presentation room to learn more about the innovative product ideas the next generation of bakers will bring to the industry. The winning team will be announced during the closing session on Tuesday, and the teams usually bring samples, so it's a great session to attend. Do any of our young professional webinar participants work for an allied company? This program will definitely be of interest to you. The ASB Innovation Award program is an annual competition which honors designs and innovations in the grain-based food industry. It is sponsored by ASB as the producer of Baking Tech and the marketplace. Categories represent current market trends, and honored products will be showcased at Baking Tech and the marketplace in Chicago. Entries are currently being accepted through January 10, 2018. Be sure to visit our Innovation Awards landing page to learn more and enter your company today. And to all webinar participants, as you walk around the marketplace at the upcoming conference, be sure to keep an eye out for the 2018 Innovation Award winners. Okay, last but definitely not least, the YPC is introducing a new program this year specifically for student attendees. Each student will receive a form and a registration packet with a list of events that will occur over the 3 days of Baking Tech. As each student attends or participates in an activity, they can earn credit. At the end of the conference, the YPC invites the students to turn in their completed forms for a chance to win one of several gift cards. Like the slide says, it's as simple as that. So, now that you know all there is to do at Baking Tech, and there is quite a bit, don't forget to register. Registration is now open. You can register online or by form by visiting the ASB website at asbe.org. Not yet a member of ASB or haven't renewed your dues? Be sure to join before registering to take full advantage of the discounted rates. Additional information on membership can also be found on the website. For those students on the webinar, as with your ASB membership, registration is complimentary. However, you still need to register online to secure a badge for the conference. All right, everyone, it's time for Q&A. When submitting questions, please be sure your attendee panel is open and enter your question in the question box and select send. Between myself and ASB's membership manager, Amanda Gonzalez, who has been quietly making sure everything runs smoothly, thank you, Amanda, I think we can handle any question you have. And if you manage to stump us, we'll be sure to follow up with the question after the webinar. Are there any questions?
Actually, Drew, there are. So we have a question from Jennifer. She says, I'm currently a culinary student. What sessions, activities do you think will be most beneficial to me and other students? So I'm going to say first and foremost, and I'm not sure that we actually covered this on the webinar, but Sunday evening from 6 to 6:30, ASB always hosts a new member welcome orientation. And also, if you're not a new member but a first-time attendee, we invite you to join that. All students are encouraged. And we'll be going over some of the events and activities that are going to be occurring at Baking Tech, very similar to what we just did in this webinar. But beyond that, we'll be introducing our mentors, also known as ambassadors. And these are individuals who are well-established longtime members who have been attending Baking Tech for years. They want you to come up to them. They want you to ask questions. They want to share their knowledge and experience with you. So they have volunteered to participate in the program, and they will be available at the orientation for a quick meet and greet, so that way you know who they are throughout the event. Drew, are there any specific other activities or events and sessions that you think a student should definitely attend?
Yeah, I think some of the technical breakout sessions could definitely be beneficial. Some might open your eyes up to some of the larger scale baking industry as well. But also, I think you could definitely apply some of the learnings from the technical breakout sessions to a culinary background as well. And the use of enzymes in snack cakes and breads. Enzymes are a big part of the industry right now, and everyone's going clean label. So it's always good to kind of broaden your knowledge about what those do and how they actually are beneficial in baking products, and not just what you read on blogs today. So
that's great. And I'm going to jump in again. I'm thinking the marketplace is something that all student members should attend. It can be overwhelming. We have the scavenger hunt program to help you, ease your way into the marketplace. But our members as well as our exhibitors, they love to talk with students. They love to share their knowledge. So don't feel that you can't go up to a tabletop and start chatting with one of the exhibitors. They want to educate. They want to let you know what their company, what their services or products are. They'll answer any questions you have, and it's a great opportunity to just to meet people and to develop connections and relationships with these individuals that you'll ultimately be interacting with once you become a professional in the wholesale baking industry. So Jennifer just made a quick comment. She said, thanks, that's fantastic. She's really looking forward to attending for the first time. Jennifer, we can't wait to meet you. I know you, I believe you're with Kendall College, so I'm the membership manager. I go over all of the names and everything, and I know I've communicated with you, so we're very excited. Be sure to definitely, when you're at the marketplace, stop by the Young Professionals tabletop. Everybody would love to get to know you. And stop by the registration desk as well, because I'll be there, and I love saying hello to all of our members and getting to put faces to the names that I see every day in my emails. So anyone else? Are there any other questions out there? And now's the time. I mean, you've got Drew and I, we're ready. We want to share our knowledge with you. Well, in the meantime, while we're waiting to see if there's any other questions, I want to remind everyone, particularly our student members, that your membership isn't just about baking tech. We have all these fabulous online resources that you can take advantage of. So if you like today's webinar, which is a very focused topic specifically on baking tech and what you can expect to encounter, but we also have an entire webinar archives with past recordings of different presentations. So the YPC, as Drew had mentioned in the very beginning, has a year-long webinar series. It's called Back to the Basics, a look at the inner workings of the wholesale baking industry, and we've done topics on fermentation, clean label, the 101 of ingredients, and as members, you all have access to that. So you just go to the ASB website, enter in your username, which is your primary email address that you provided us, as well as your unique password, and then you can get in and you can access all the past recordings in the webinars. Also, we have an online resource library with past presentations and technical bulletins. It's a wealth of information, and it is for members only. So do take advantage of that, particularly you students, as you're doing research. If you need some documentation, we've got that online resource library just waiting for you to start checking it out. So Drew,
And
I'm
Amanda,
not seeing any other questions come in. Mm-hmm.
I was just going
Go
to
ahead.
say,
I was going to ask if you had any thoughts.
don't forget about our LinkedIn group. We do have a LinkedIn Young Professionals group, and you can join it, and it's a great place to post questions or anything about either baking tech or the baking industry or any of that sort. So if you want to join our group on LinkedIn, I think it's just ASB Young Professionals. So look for us on your LinkedIn group.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's right. And we are actually going to be doing a lot come early February, correct? To provide more information about the conference, to really get the young professionals on there. They want to make it, the YPC wants to make it an online community, so we're going to need everybody's engagement. It's a place for sharing knowledge, and it's a positive environment. So that's a great point, Drew. Well, I'm not seeing any other questions come in. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to progress the slide. And see, that is my lovely mugshot on the screen. My name again is Amanda Gonzalez. I'm the membership manager, ASB. I think everybody has received emails from me. tend to be the first point of contact for all our members. I'm here for you. So my email address is agonzalez@asbe.org. I'm also can be reached at extension 3 of our main line, 1-800-713-0462. Please feel free to reach out between now and Baking Tech, and even after Baking Tech, with any questions, requests you might have, feedback. We love hearing from our members. You guys are the future of ASB, so we need to know what your thoughts are. We need your feedback so that way we can take the society in the direction that would most benefit you. So Drew, any last remarks, closing comments that you want to make before we conclude today's webinar? I know we're a little bit ahead of schedule, but that's not a bad thing, right? But still, you know, want to make sure we got everything out there. So anything else, Drew?
I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who attended today, and hope you guys have a great rest of the day.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Again, please feel free to reach out to me if you have questions for Drew. I'd be more than happy to put you in contact with him. So thank you, everyone. We hope you enjoyed today's webinar and the information we had to convey. Also look forward to seeing everybody at Baking Tech. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the afternoon.